I want to thank Suzanne and the staff by inviting me to speak today at Praying with PWRDF. It's also the day that we can recognize and celebrate our supporters, ahead of Volunteer Recognition Day on April 20th. It gives me the opportunity to thank the many dedicated and hardworking volunteers and supporters of PWRDF across Canada. It's an interesting scripture reading today, one that is not seen in the Revised Common Lectionary. It's out of the ordinary, but so fitting, I think, for this purpose and for this time. Moses had led the Israelites out of Egypt, across the Red Sea, in search of the land that God had promised them. For 40 years they wandered in the desert, away from their normal life, unable to find a place to settle, enduring many hardships and many moments of doubt and uncertainty in their quest. God, in an attempt to reassure the people, has Moses direct them to build a tabernacle. What we have here is a lovely description as to how it was done, inspired by God, but built by the community. They all contribute to the making. Everyone whose heart was stirred, everyone whose spirit moved him, brought offerings to be used. Skilled craftsmen tackle this monumental task. Two are called by name, Bezalel and Oholiab. And they do not try to build God's tabernacle single-handedly. Instead, they use their skills to teach others, so that there was a team that was able to do every sort of work done by a craftsman. PWRDF is blessed with a team of staff and volunteers that together are able to do things that oftentimes seem superhuman. They serve their community by working with skills, creativity, and passion, just like the Israelite volunteers who came together in faith to build the tabernacle in the Sinai desert. And sometimes it seems like disease and distance make it seem like we too are traveling through a desert. But that does not stop our volunteers bringing their varied talents to contribute to the project that is PWRDF, serving our community of faith around the world. And where is our path through this pandemic leading us? When I talk with PWRDF staff, with our diocesan reps, our board and youth council members, I am humbled by the realization that they seem to share a quiet commitment to help get the world to a better place. It's understated yet steadfast determination to follow where a loving God would have us go, to minister to the places where injustice is commonplace, where healthcare is lacking, and where hunger is a constant companion. As I prepared for this talk today, I reviewed some of the projects that diocesan reps and parish reps have been up to lately to stir the hearts of others. A call for art from our youngest supporters in Ottawa, the running of thrift shops and craft sales across many dioceses, celebrating life events with PWRDF gifts, making and selling face masks and music CDs for PWRDF, collecting recyclables, a virtual concert or two, directing the funds of a virtual Bishop's Gala to PWRDF projects, taking their church presentations to Zoom and other social media with all the new skills and talents that requires, proving that we can develop skills and energy that we were not even aware that we had. I think of the Lee family agreeing for another year to contribute land so that the Manitoba Diocesan PWRDF Canadian Food Grains Bank team can organize another Grow Hope project, a unique rural-urban partnership. Then I recall the wonderful and sometimes offbeat contributions to the Ride for Refuge PWRDF event last fall. From biking, hiking, canoeing, from mountaintop to valley experiences, to reading, crocheting, and singing. I am sure Baziel and Holiab would have been proud. For the Israelites deep in the desert, the creation of a portable sanctuary brought back some amount of reassurance and return to normal. It was not a mighty Egyptian-style temple, but it served as a symbol that God was traveling with them. It was beautifully made, and it was something that they could take with them across the desert on their way to their goal of a promised land. The passion and faithfulness of the supporters and volunteers of PWRDF are our symbol that God is with us as we travel through these difficult times, surrounded by COVID and isolation and new strains of viruses. The efforts of these volunteers are our sign that God is traveling with us and that we are journeying towards our goal of a truly just, healthy, and peaceful world. Thank you to all volunteers for being stirred to answer the call and letting yourselves be part of this movement, because PWRDF is a movement that makes a difference, lifting up the lives of the people it serves and lifting up the lives of people like you and me who serve it too. On behalf of the board, many, many thanks. Thank you.